Hello. I am Kalexa. Welcome to National Integration. In the last session, we explained how national unity could be promoted by the Constitution, one government, presidency, education, national language, national activities, and mass media. In this part we will look at factors that will inhibit national unity. These are 1. Greed. Negative social behavior can lead to lack of unity. Greed is negative social behavior. When a person has an extreme desire to have wealth or power, they are said to be greedy. A greedy person will pursue power and wealth even when their means of getting it is likely to harm other people. This causes disunity. Land grabbing has over the last few years in the history of Kenya been very common. People in positions of power have allocated to themselves pieces of land meant for schools, churches, or such other public uses. This has often led to fierce confrontations. National unity cannot be promoted where greed exists. 2. Nepotism. Nepotism is the practice of favoring people merely because they are related to you. Nepotism and tribalism are similar vices. People in authority may sometimes deny a deserving person a job opportunity in favor of an unqualified relative. Many qualified people remain jobless when others who have powerful relatives keep jobs they are not qualified for. 3. Corruption. Corruption broadly refers to dishonest and illegal behavior. The most common form of corruption in Kenya is bribery. Corrupt officers use their power for selfish gain. Corruption creates suspicion and hatred among people. Those who cannot afford or are not willing to give bribes for various reasons feel cheated and frustrated. In 1991, Parliament enacted a bill called the Prevention of Corruption Act. One of the consequences was the formation of the Anti-Corruption Unit within the police to try and curb this evil. In 1994, some 14 billion shillings was revealed to have been lost through corruption. Other corruption scandals involving millions of shillings continue to be reported today. There is yet a lot of work to be done to curb corruption in the nation. If we are to sustain national unity, corruption must be fought persistently. 4. Ignorance. An ignorant person is one who has no knowledge concerning a certain matter. Formal or classroom education is one of the primary ways to fight ignorance. Education enables one to have a grasp of the issues that affect them directly or indirectly. When people are ignorant, they are intolerant of other people's views and fear to appreciate the developments taking place around them. Failure to understand other people's views may cause unnecessary divisions. Though people around us may not always agree with our opinions, this does not always make them wrong, just different. 5. Poverty or economic inequality. When people lack the basic needs such as food, shelter, clothing, education, and health, they are regarded as poor. Poverty produces antisocial behaviors such as stealing and violence. In the recent past, there has been an alarming rise in criminal activity in the country. Though we cannot say conclusively that it is caused by poverty, the two could be related. Criminal activity causes fear and suspicion. This does not enhance national unity. 6. Religious conflict. There are so many denominational, interdenominational, sectarian, and interindigenous differences. Struggle for leadership and influences using religious platform causes conflict in the society. 7. Racial intolerance. This is the unjustified case of generalized attacks on some communities because their races work against national unity. 8. Divisive politics. Some party politics can be divisive by making the government partisan. Political parties in power always use all means at their disposal to remain in power, whereas the opposition persists in negativity even when matters are of national interest. Politics tend to divide people into camps based on party affiliations. They tend to threaten peace and cause distrust through the use of propaganda and misinformation, particularly during election campaigns. 9. Cultural conflicts. Some diverse cultural aspects may be in conflict among different communities. This makes it difficult for the communities to in unity with each other. That marks the end of this session. Join us in next session in which we will be discussing conflict resolution. Thank you for being with us, and please ensure to subscribe to be notified of new educative videos.